Or what?
What's up, Chad? Welcome to another episode of Inside the Mind of MJ with your host, Josh, and your co-host, Makai. Today, we're going to talk about, for one, the Stellar Bills. For two, the GOAT LeBron Raymond James. We also going to talk about the start of the NBA. We're going to give an NFL outlook and an NCAA outlook since we're halfway through the season. And yeah, let's get into this episode. So Makai Eugene Cornelius Slaughter.
That's not my name, by the way. I'm going to just go ahead and let the viewers know that's not my name. That's not my name. Eugene and Cornelius are not my name, but go ahead.
Makai Slaughter. You've been watching the NBA, correct?
Of course.
You've been watching... Okay, what team stands out to you so far?
Couple teams.
Go ahead, say your number one. I already know who it is. Go ahead, say it.
So, do we want to talk about positives or negatives? Like,
we can talk about both.
I'll give two positives right now. My two positives I've seen so far, I'd say Chet Holmgren and the OKC. They're together. Yeah, Chet looks amazing. Did I emphasize Chet looks amazing? Another team that I thought was a positive. I just had them on my head. It was the Lakers, actually. I actually do like the way the Lakers look. They're running the offense through Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is the best player on the team. I don't know how many times I got to say that.
Okay, my fault. Anthony Davis is pissing me off to the max. I'll put a parlay down for a double-double. He had 20 plus points and 10 rebounds.
He got 9 rebounds.
I'm talking about the game before. He got 8 rebounds. He had 4 at halftime. Why do you have 8 rebounds? Second time. Yesterday, I put a parlay down for a double-double. He had 9 rebounds. Buddy, you're 6'10". Grab a goddamn board. You can continue now. I'm sorry. I just had to get that off my chest. He pissed me off.
Anyways, he's still balling, though. He played very well. He's playing well. And LeBron's playing well. Austin Reeves last night was... Hey, look. We might say he the best American white boy in the NBA. I ain't gonna lie. But, yeah, so...
What's the name again, Makai?
How do I forget? LeBron is LeBron. Top 10 player in the league. Just still playing very, very well right now. Just had triple-double last night, so he looks good. So those are the two teams. And honorable mention, Boston.
Honorable mentions? Honorable?
Like, they're the best team in the league. Let me emphasize that. They're the best team in the NBA. I'm talking about, like, there's top 2 teams that have been very well. But Boston's by far the best. It didn't surprise me how good. So, the only thing I'm really surprised about is how well Tatum looks. But, yeah, so I would say those are 2 winners. The losers, I would say Denver. Yeah, Denver looks...
God-awful.
Denver isn't even bad. They have no bench. They have
zero.
Bench. They have no bench. Like, it's bad. Like, people don't realize.
And they can't shoot.
Those little... Yeah, they have no shooters and no bigs, and it's killing them. Like, those little Bruce Brown letting Bruce Brown walk, letting KCP walk, like, you're starting to really see the effects. I thought they'd be able to manage some of that with, the Westbrook signing and the, like, in terms of bench. I thought they'd be able to manage some of that bench production with the Westbrook signing and Christian Braun, but it got so bad they had to move him into the starting lineup. So yeah, it's just they have no bench, and it's rough. Another team that isn't starting to look the best, I would say. I'm not really surprised the Pacers aren't good. I guess I would say, I don't really know. Probably maybe the Bucks. I guess. They lost.
I thought the Bucks were playing good.
No, they just lost the Bulls. They let Kobe White give him 35. Like,
no. Who did the Clippers play? Was it KD? No. They let Norman Powell get 37 points.
37. Yeah.
I never in my life heard Norman Powell get over 20.
Was it not against Denver? Yeah, it was against Denver. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what defense is going on over there that they let Norman Powell get 37. 3-7. Damn near a 40 ball.
He had 22 in the fourth.
Norman, I'm not gonna lie. If you're watching this, you put a parlay down for Norman Powell. I know you hit big. I swear, I know you hit big. That's huge money for Norman Powell to get 37. You know how rare that is.
No, that he balled, bro. He couldn't miss. He couldn't miss at all. But Denver is definitely one of the more disappointing teams I've seen so far. Especially that's the team I picked to win it all.
I don't know why.
I don't know about all that.
They're a fluke. This goes to show they're a fluke. And it also goes to show if the Lakers have played the way they play now, yes, yeah, you heard me right, Makai, they're a fluke. If the Lakers had played the way they're playing now through Anthony Davis last year, then they would have won that championship. Promise. They would have beat the Celtics 4-3. Say what I said. I'm standing on that. I stand by this man right here. You look utterly confused, Makai Slaughter. Why?
What are you talking about?
They're a fluke, bro. They're terrible.
You're telling me Denver's last 2 years, or no, that championship run.
The only good person on that team is Jokic and Jamal Murray and my MPJ.
Jamal Murray's been bad, if we're being honest.
He has been bad, but he's still good.
He's been bad going back to last playoffs.
Yeah, but he's still okay. Let me not say it's a fluke.
Fluke is crazy. Like, fluke is the Pacers. That's a fluke.
Yeah, that is a fluke.
Like, that's what I'm saying. A fluke is crazy. Like, the only fluke finals run I can think in recent NBA history is maybe Dallas.
What's Dallas?
This past Dallas team.
Oh, I thought you about to say that Dallas with Dirk, Jason Terry, Tyson Chandler. Who else?
You don't win a championship by a fluke.
I'm about to say. I thought you about to say with them. They had Sean Marion, all of them. I'm about to say that team.
You can argue this Dallas team's a fluke. You can argue. Like, you can
No?
argue if they got like, huh?
No, last year? No.
You can argue if they got the Lakers earlier, they probably don't get there. You can argue that.
Yeah.
You gotta understand the NBA. A lot of times it's really about matchups. Like it really.
I'm not gonna lie. You don't win your matchup. It forces that on another player, and they gotta do more than what.
Like yeah. So like for example, if the Timberwolves had got the Lakers early on, I don't know if they win so easily. Like it's really about matchups. If Denver doesn't see the Timberwolves at all, like let's say Dallas beats them or gets them before them, like who knows? I think the Nuggets could have beaten the Mavericks in a 7-game series. Like I really do think they could have. The only thing I would have said is they would have been mismatch hunting Jokic, and that would have been nasty.
No, that is true. Mavericks would have beat the Nuggets because you can't guard Kyrie and Luka. And then when they interchange them off the bench, come off the bench, and then say both of them in the game, then you take one of them out. Then that means Jamal Murray is guarding one. Jamal Murray is gonna be on one, and who will be on the other?
But who's guarding Denver? Like Denver probably would have feasted on the Mavs. Like they would have feasted. Jokic would have feasted on Lively. That version of Lively, yes. Lively looks better too, by the way.
Yeah.
But definitely see the improvement. But like he would have feasted on Lively. Jokic would have been putting up some 40-10-10 games with Lively and Gafford. Like it would have been bad. Like you saw what KP was doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I will say Denver looks disappointing. I guess the Bucks. But I mean, we'll see a little bit more with the Bucks. Like I still in due time. Same with Denver too. Like it's 2 games in, 2-3 games in. Like I'm not the only team. I'm like, yeah, they're definitely gonna run through the East again.
Celtics. And speaking of Celtics, with a stellar 3-0 start, you like that word stellar? You like that word stellar? I know.
I'm not gonna lie about it before you go. Yeah, Tatum. He keeps playing like this. He'll be a top 5 player in the NBA. So.
Is he not top 5 now?
Not coming this season, no.
Do you need a room check?
I'm not lying.
No, like, do you need a room check? Do you need your RA come in your room?
Is he not?
For any drugs or any alcohol you might have in there?
Luka's better. Jokic better. Shay's better.
That could be an argument.
Shay's better.
That could be an argument. That could be an argument. That can 100% be an argument.
Shea is better. Mm.
Oh, name two more. My fault, LeBron.
Oh, Embiid is better when healthy.
He's not playing right now, so you can't say
And
that.
oh yeah, Giannis. Giannis is better. Giannis is definitely better. The only people I can say for sure, and I would say during that time I'd take AD. I'd take AD over Tatum.
I'm taking 80 over Giannis right now. But that's a different topic for that's different topic.
Wait, if you're taking AD over Giannis,
Yes, I am right now. How did I play?
and you think LeBron James is better than AD,
I mean,
Josh, do not tell me.
but
Just go ahead and talk about your outlook. What have you realized over these last, with the NBA starting back? Like, what are some positives you've seen with some teams, with some negatives?
okay. Let me get this straight. Let me set the record straight. The Celtics is winning the NBA championship for one.
That's not crazy.
They're the way they distribute the ball is amazing. They're not selfish. Everyone gets their shots up, and everybody knows that Tatum and JB is their main scorers, right? So what does the team do? They play around them. They play their roles. Peyton Pritchard, amazing. I've always talked about Peyton Pritchard, how good he is. Have I not?
Yeah.
Okay, Peyton Pritchard's playing amazing. That's one. Jason Tatum averaging the most on the Celtics with 33 points a game. And then you got and then he's also leading the team in assists. JB's leading the team in rebounds with 8. So everybody is doing their part to make sure that they can get back to what it was before. Everybody's getting the right amount of shots up. Derek White playing 2 roles. He's being a scorer, but he's actually playing 3 roles. He's the best defender on the team.
Who was this?
Derek White. I think he's the best defender on the team. He's the best defender on the team.
Okay.
He gets his players involved. I think Jason Tatum averages most assists, but his playmaking ability is phenomenal. Derek White's playmaking ability is phenomenal. I love it. And on top of that, he's averaging 20 a game. He's playing great. I'm not gonna lie. With Derek White, and then when Porzingis come back, come on now. You know how much more that's gonna spread the floor. That's gonna spread the floor phenomenally. And they already had good ball movement now. Like it's just amazing. That's for one. For 2, like you said, the Lakers, they started 3-0. They've been playing great. I know they were talking about how LeBron to be turning 40 December 30th or 31st. What I don't know. Yes, I know his birthday.
December 30th.
1984 to be exact.
Oh wow.
Yes. For LeBron to be turning 40.
You know his children's birthday?
No, I do not. Oh, isn't Barney's October something?
The fact you even know hang on.
It's in October.
Hold on.
Zuri's birthday was October 22nd. Look it up.
Bro, if you know this, yeah, you're disgusting, bro. You said when's Zuri's birthday?
October 22nd.
Yeah, you're disgusting, bro. You need to be studied.
What can I say? When you're a true fan of LeBron Raymond James, hey.
Who?
LeBron Raymond James.
You're nasty, bro. Go ahead.
Like I said, LeBron to be turning damn near 40, and for him to be playing how he's playing, a triple-double, 16. Him and AD went perfect in the 4th quarter. You know that, right? They didn't miss a shot.
They were tremendous.
LeBron had 16 points in the 4th quarter. I think AD had 12 or 14.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
They both went perfect. If they keep playing like that, and LeBron already said, they said, I forgot the question they asked him, but it's something about him playing every game or him managing his body throughout the season. He said he doesn't plan on missing a game. for you to be in that great shape, and as the years go on, Makai, we already talked about this. We said that if LeBron wants to keep playing, he's gonna have to adjust his playing style because he's not gonna be as athletic.
That.
He's not gonna he's not gonna be able to do as much, but he can still affect the game, huh?
Do you believe he doesn't plan on missing a game?
But of course you don't. But of course nobody's gonna plan on missing a game. But at the same time, things do happen.
You and I both know. Detroit on a Tuesday night in LA.
LeBron's playing.
All of a sudden, his back gonna be a little sore. Out for precautionary reasons. Let's be serious.
Buddy, that's the same as you trying to you get a new job, right? You tell me, oh, I plan on working every day. I'm not missing a day. Oh well, look, you're sick one day. You know, of course you don't plan on missing work. You don't plan for these things to happen, but they happen.
I ain't saying he gonna be sick. I said his back a little sore. You know dang well if it was a playoff game, he wouldn't miss it.
Duh.
But because it's Tuesday night versus the Pistons, he gonna miss it. Exactly. So let's be honest. That nigga was capping. You think Embiid's hurt right now?
Yeah.
You genuinely believe Embiid is hurt?
He missed 3 games. Why would he miss? Oh, never mind.
That nigga's not hurt.
Never mind. I mean, he could be hurt. I don't think he would
You
miss.
and I both know if it was. You know if it was playoff, he'd be playing. He's not hurt, bro.
I mean, it's the playoffs. It's more at stake than the beginning of the season.
Oh, I'm aware. That's the point.
And another team that's been doing good. Hawks.
Who?
The Hawks.
Explain.
I will explain. Another good team with good ball movement. You have 2 stars. You have 2 stars on that team. Trae Young, and you have DeJounte Murray. No, DeJounte Murray's on the Spurs. No, DeJounte Murray's on the Spurs. DeJounte Murray's on the Spurs, right? No.
He's on the Pelicans, bro.
No, the Pelicans. I'm tripping.
He's hurt.
I'm talking about. I meant Trae Young and Jalen Johnson.
You don't know ball, guys. Sorry, my bad.
All right.
Go ahead.
It's a brain fart, sir. But Jalen Johnson's been playing good. He might not have been averaging 30, 15, and whatever.
He's a good player.
But he's good. But he's playing good. And
Dyson Daniels been playing good too.
Who?
Dyson Daniels been playing good. Dyson Daniels.
Yeah. Trey just had 45. They're both playing well, and as a team, they're playing good too. They're moving the ball. Yeah. And
I agree. They do look good.
And for the Sixers to not have Joel Embiid and Paul George, 2 more stars, Tyrese Maxey is doing what he got to do to carry that team on his back.
He's trying. He ain't look good first game. I ain't gonna lie. He stunk it up. But since then he's been okay. I think they played 1 or 2 games since then. I know the one game he dropped 45, and I think there was another game they played. He was fine, but if he played, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he had 27 one game.
But his first game versus the Bucks, I think it was he stunk it up.
But you can't put too much on him for the simple fact that he doesn't have Embiid and Paul George to help him out. You can't. You can't put a lot on him.
That's fair. I mean, he still was bad. I mean, he didn't have Embiid last year and he played well. So what are you talking about?
You just gotta accept the fact that it is what it is.
I'm not expecting him to win. I'm expecting him to just play well. I'm not saying he's got to carry this team or anything. I mean,
I guess his first game of the season he had 25.
He played bad. I'm telling you, he did not play good.
I mean, he ain't shoot that bad. He shot. Let's see.
He played bad.
He shot 10. He shot 10 for 31. 2 for 9 from 3.
That's terrible.
Like, my guy, what do you want him to do?
31?
What do you want him to do?
Not shoot 10 for 31.
He's playing with KJ Martin, Andre Drummond, Kelly Oubre, and Aaron Gordon.
Bro, he shot.
Who else gonna shoot the ball, Makai? You want to know? You want to know his bench? I can't pronounce his name. Gusheron Upaseli. Who is that?
Joshua. Oh no, Gabriel Upaseli. He's the one that was dunked on LeBron. But anyways,
Oh, you talking about the Olympics? Him?
Yeah, he's actually been playing. He's
Nah,
actually been
he's
playing
good.
good off the bench.
I think he's
He's
good.
actually been playing good off the bench.
You got Kyle Lowry.
All seriousness, you trying to clown, bro? He's actually been solid off the bench.
I didn't know who he was until you just said that. I
Bro,
forgot
Maxi
that was a
shot
dude.
10 of 31 and 2 of 9. You're good at math. What do you
He's the
think
only
Maxi
one that shot threes. Literally.
Nah, Oubre took 6. Yabusele took 4. Um,
For Tyrese Maxey to be the basically to him be a point guard for him to have to have Joel Embiid and Paul George, that's understandable. He has to put up 31 shots.
you're a math. Do you know math?
Yes, I know math.
10 of 31. What do you think that is?
That's like 35. No, that's like 30%. Like 29, 28.
It's around between like 32, 31. That's good.
No.
Okay then. So what are we talking
But
about?
again, who else is gonna do it, Makai? Let me know.
I didn't say don't shoot 31 shots. That's not what I'm saying.
You're saying he wasn't efficient doing it. That's what you're saying.
Just make shots. That's it.
Okay, you go on the floor against Damian Lillard, Giannis, Chris Middleton's hurt. Who else? Brooke Lopez, Torian Prince, and Gary Trent Jr. And you go make some shots. Go ahead and see what you shoot. Let me know.
Here's the thing. I'm not getting paid $200 million. So yeah, to make those shots. So yeah, it's a big difference.
Yeah, and also the difference is with Bobby Porter's come off the bench. You go make some shots. That's the difference.
I said, I don't get paid $2 million to go guard him. I to make shots. I don't get paid that.
But
you get paid $200 million?
Huh?
Do you get paid $200 million to go make shots?
Yes.
Josh, you don't get paid $200 million to make shots. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you go out there and do it.
I mean, but you said Tyrese Maxey makes some shots like it's just anything.
If you're being paid that kind of money, yes.
If he had Joel Embiid and Paul George, do you think he'd really be doing that? No, he'd have. First of all, put this into perspective. He doesn't have nobody else to help him, right? So that means who is the Bucks' game plan? What's their game plan? You stop Tyrese Maxey, you stop the team. Right or wrong?
Josh.
Right or wrong?
Sure. Josh.
Okay. Yes.
Do you consider Maxey a top 10 point guard?
In the league?
Yeah. Okay.
No. I said top 20.
Who's the 10 guys over him? I'm listening.
Trae Young, Curry. Okay. I just had what's his name? I put James Harden. Luka.
Stop with the James Harden. Don't do that. James Harden.
Luka. Yes. Well, do you consider Kyrie a point guard? Would you consider him a point guard?
Even if he was, he's not better than Tyrese Maxey. Josh, you think Kyrie's better than Tyrese Maxey?
Yes! What? Are you dumb?
Oh my gosh, Josh, what are you saying?
Kyrie's not better than Tyrese Maxey?
No!
Kyrie Irving!
No.
It's not better than Tyrese Maxey.
No, he is not. He's not. He does not play make at the level of Tyrese Maxey. He does not score better than Tyrese. No, he is not. He is not.
Okay.
You think he's better than Tyrese Maxey?
Okay, I can agree with you on the playmaking part, just a little bit. But the fact that you brought into scoring, where you put Tyrese Maxey in the conversation of scoring with Kyrie Irving, is just outlandish.
He is in that conversation. Like what?
He's not better. He's not. Tyrese Maxey is nowhere near close to being a better scorer than Kyrie.
Come on. All right, I need you to be serious. To say he's nowhere near is just
no. I need you to be serious.
To say he's nowhere near is just insane. Like you're not watching basketball. Like
you're watching Kyrie. You think Kyrie Irving is less of a scorer than Tyrese Maxey?
Is less of a yes. I think Tyrese Maxey is a better scorer than Kyrie Irving.
Are you drunk?
That's not even that crazy. Like it's
Are you
really,
high? Do
and if
you?
you can really make an argument for and if you really want to, I'll let you make an argument for Kyrie. Like you really can make an argument for Kyrie. Like you actually can.
Did you just sat here and said the most blasphemous statement I've ever heard in my damn life?
It's not that
You might as well go say Dennis Rodman was a better scorer than Kobe Bryant.
all right, bro. Who do you think Kyrie Irving is?
Who do you think Tyrese Maxey is for you to say that BS statement?
All seriousness, yes, Tyrese Maxey is a better scorer than him. Tyrese Maxey. Okay, first off, all context. Tyrese Maxey averaged about the same amount of points as Kyrie. He was 3% less efficient, but also too you gotta take into account Kyrie has a high efficient score next to him. Embiid missed most of the year last year, a good portion of it, and even when Embiid was out, he was still decently efficient. Yeah, so yeah, he's a better he's better. He's a better scorer. If you want to say around the rim, sure, Kyrie's better. I even give you mid range. Um, but as an overall score, yeah, I'm taking
What
Maxey.
do you factor into
And
scoring?
two, he
Let me
play
know.
makes.
Let me know what you
He
factor into
play makes.
scoring.
He play makes way better than Kyrie. By the
He
way, I just
does.
want to let you know
I'm
he's a
not. I'm not,
much better
disagreeing, I'm not
playmaker.
disagreeing that part. But as far as scoring, no. The only thing that's tripping me out is the scoring part. What do you factor into scoring between them two? Let me know.
I look at points, obviously, efficiency, accuracy. Where are you getting your buckets from? Your ability to get it from multiple places.
Mm.
Um, those are probably like the most ones I do take into account.
Okay. So
But I will say this, you can make an argument for Kyrie, like, because he is more efficient than Maxi. You can say, oh, based off efficiency and his ability to score from multiple places. But I think based off nuance, I think there's more nuance to this conversation than other people may think. Um, but you can make an argument for Kyrie as a scorer, as a player. Hell no, he's not better than Tyrese Maxey. Like, let's be serious. Like, can we please be serious?
I'm in awe right now.
Like, he's a better basketball player than Kyrie Irving. Yes. Like, why is Kyrie better? Wait, so okay, I feel like we're deferring the topic, but I do have one question before we probably have to switch gears here. Where do you have Kyrie ranked right now?
As players or point guards?
Heck, we'll say he's a point guard for today. I want to hear where you got Kyrie ranked, and I want to hear where you got him ranked as a player.
As a player, I say top 50 in the league.
He's that low?
I ain't say that low. I said top 50.
No, I need like a generalization. Like, okay, he's top 20. Okay, he's top 10, top 15.
He's not top 15.
Okay.
I say top 25, top 30.
Okay, is he over? Is he over? I think so. Is he over Bam?
No.
Okay, is he over Wemby?
No. But that's only because of what they do for their team. Without Wemby, the Spurs are god awful.
I mean, but I think Wemby on almost any team would be more impactful than Kyrie. But is he over? I think I just had a name. I lost it. It wasn't Trey Young. It was Jaylen Brown. Is he over Jaylen Brown?
Come on now, that's a no. He's not. What?
Wait,
You
what's
said
Jaylen Brown? Right?
you said JB's
Am I
top
saying?
JB's top 15 in the league. I don't care.
All right,
Matter of fact, I'm glad this conversation came up. I'm glad this conversation came up.
let's go ahead.
Shaq Kenny, Shaq, Kenny,
If you
Ernie.
use that list, I swear I'm about to crash out. That is one of the worst NBA lists I've ever seen in my life. In my life. One of them had Dante DiVincenzo on that list. Dante DiVincenzo. Another
Hey,
man, I forgot. I think it was Shaq. He had Trey Young at 46. Trey Young ain't never been the 46th best player in the NBA
that's
since
crazy.
freaking year 3.
Matter of fact, let's talk about that list. Actually,
Oh, oh, brother, you gonna get me pissed. Don't you ever sit here and try to use that as a point of reference. That list is god awful. It's one of the worst lists I've ever seen in my life.
let's talk about that list.
That list was so bad. Shaq's criteria: you have to be a winner. Shut up.
Winning does play a factor, does it not?
That's your criteria for ranking players if you have to be a winner? What is that? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Man, you got me pissed off.
Okay. Charles Barkley, Shaq's. Okay. Let me share my screen over here.
E-
Which one we look at first? Charles, Kenny, or Shaq's?
Bro, let's start with the better one. Kenny was the best one. Kenny's
Okay.
was okay. Like, it was not good, but it was okay.
Okay. We have. Okay, let's start from the bottom. He got Giannis at number 1, LeBron
LeBron's
number
way too
2.
high. LeBron is way too high. There's no universe LeBron James right now is a better player than Luka Doncic. There's no universe right now LeBron James is a better player than Nikola Jokic. There's no universe right now LeBron James is better than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And when healthy, there's no universe that LeBron James is better than Joel Embiid. Like, come on, let's be serious. Jaylen Brown at 8, what are we doing? That's a winning bias take. It's a winning bias. That's what that is. There's no way you're gonna sit here pound for pound. You're taking Jaylen Brown over KD, Curry, Ant, John Morant. Actually, I'm not too mad at the John Morant one.
John Morant's
I
not
don't think
is
he's that
playing.
high.
John Morant's playing good, but he's not playing
No,
how
he's not.
people
He's not
expect him to
that
play.
high. But remember, this was before the season. I don't have John Morant that high, but I respect that. I like the John Morant respect. Like, I like that somebody actually is remembering how freaking good John Morant is. Wemby, I like it. I probably wouldn't have him that high, but I like it. Harden's way too high. Kawhi, I don't even know where to rank Kawhi right now. I ain't gonna
Kawhi shouldn't be on
lie.
this
But
list.
it's fair. But Anthony Davis outside the top 15. Are we drunk? Are we drunk? Are we actually
Oh,
drunk?
Anthony Davis at 19 is crazy.
Are we what planet is Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, John Morant, Victor, and Anthony Edwards all better than
Look what they
Anthony
got
Davis?
Paulo though.
Who?
They
Paulo?
got they
I
got
liked it.
they got
I didn't think it was bad.
over Tyrese Maxey,
I would have dropped him a little bit, but I'm not mad at it.
over Trae Young.
Bam's too low. Bam's too low. Trey Young's way too
LaMelo
high.
Ball's been playing out of his mind. That's another person that's been playing good this season already.
This is before the season.
I'm just saying, LaMelo's playing good. He's
LaMelo's been
playing
hooping.
great.
Yeah, LaMelo has been hooping. You are right. You are right. You are definitely right.
So out of the 3 games people play or 4, where do you rank what just happened?
I mean, it's hard to rank people off 3-4 game sample size, but I mean,
Westbrook at 50.
Westbrook shouldn't even touch this list. Golly.
Julius Randle, I mean, he had a good game.
Chet
All right,
will be high.
let's go to Shaq's.
Oh, that list is trolling. He's trolling on his list. I promise you.
I mean, it's not JB is not better than JT. I'm sorry, that's dumb. I think I like this list better than the last one.
Whose list is this?
That's Kenny's. No, Shaq's.
All right, you got it pulled up.
Yeah. Oh, my fault.
I was gonna say. I don't see it on mine.
You see it?
Now I do.
I like this list better than the last one.
No,
What?
I don't.
Last one had LeBron at 2.
I mean, if you look at this part, it's not that bad.
The
Okay,
top.
Jalen Brown is
I like the
Jalen
top
Brown is
20.
not Jalen Brown is not Tyrese at 19. You like that?
Tyrese had. Okay,
You like Kyrie Irving at 17. Kyrie Irving is not 17 at
okay.
all.
It's a few people on this list that's not where they, you feel me, could be at. But at the same time,
Jalen,
I think Trae Young should be above Jamal Murray. I mean, not Jamal. Trae Young should be above Kyrie. I think Trae Young should be above Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell.
look
I
where Trae Young is, bro.
I think Trae Young should be above.
Fair.
I think Trae Young should be above Jalen Brunson.
Okay.
Anthony Edwards.
You said Trae Young over. Wait. Time out.
I said Trae Young over
Ho.
JB. Right now, for right now.
Brunson or Brown?
Brunson. Why do I keep going away?
No. No. No.
Right now?
No.
Right now?
Talking about based off the last 3 games?
Yes.
Oh.
I said that right now.
He's not a better player than him, right? Like, he's just not. I'm not about to sit here and say, oh, because you've had 3 games to start the season, you're better than somebody. Like, I'm just not about to.
Still think Trae Young is a.
So you think before the season you had Trae Young over Jalen Brunson?
Let me look at something.
Huh?
Let me say something before I make my statement. Let me look. Before.
Yeah, I don't think you want to make that statement. That's kind of crazy.
Before I make my statement.
And I think Trae Young's starting to become underrated for no reason. But
Okay. Yeah,
there's no way.
Oh, you said Jalen Brunson. Let me go to Jalen Brunson. Let me go to JB. Okay. Before I make my statement,
Like,
I recant. I'll take it back.
yeah, please do.
I'll take it back. But I'm not gonna lie. Don't get me wrong. Jalen Brunson game is beautiful. I love watching him play. The way JB dissects defenses is crazy. The way his
wait, both of them do.
yeah, his mid range Trae Young playmaking skills phenomenal. The way that JB can get himself open at any time, his moves elite. Everything elite about JB. That's one thing. That's one thing I can say. I love watching him play. The way he gets into his shot, beautiful. I love it. But Trae Young, I don't know why people. I don't know why. I just don't know why. I don't know why people acting like. I don't know why people was hating on him last season like Trae Young's not him.
He's cool.
He's cool as crazy. I think Trae Young is a very elite. It belongs in a very elite company.
Yeah, he's like in that tier. Like, I'll put him in, like, he's not up there with, like, Curry, Luka,
No.
like, Shea. He's not there, but, like, he's not down there with, like...
Shea, and to be honest, Shea's still molding himself. Shea is still molding himself into the player he really wants to be.
What are you talking...
Bro, listen. Shea's already a good player, right? When I say molding, I mean a dominant player to where he's going to keep getting better and better and better. That's what I mean by molding.
What year do you think Shea Shea's in? Do you know what year Shea's in?
6th or 7th, right?
But he was in Luka's draft class.
So like 6th or 7th, right?
Yes, this is year 7th or 8th.
Okay.
This Negro he's already the player he's supposed to be.
I don't think so. I think he has another gear to get to.
If Shea gets better, he's literally gonna be the best player in the league.
Okay. Was that a bad thing?
I don't think he will get any better.
What
The
the?
only thing I think
You can't get worse,
I
Makai.
mean, you can.
You
But
can't.
it's
You
possible.
literally can't get
Ben
worse.
Simmons, i.e. Ben Simmons. But look,
Ben Simmons was never.
he didn't get worse.
I mean, you can't really say he got worse for the simple fact he's not been playing basketball consistently for the past 2-3 years.
He got worse.
You only say he got worse, but you haven't seen him play for real, right or wrong. In the last 3 years, has Ben Simmons played a total of 4? He hasn't even played in the last 3 years. I don't think he's played 80 or 82 games. He hasn't played a total of 82 games. And there's 82 games in one season. So in 3 seasons, with 3 times 84 is 126. No, I'm tripping. 246.
I don't think that's
no,
right.
246. He has not played a total of 82 games and not 246. Look how many games Ben Simmons has played in the last 3 years in total.
Yeah, he played 15 last year, and he played 42 the year before.
And the year before that, how many?
Didn't play because it was during the holdout year.
My point exactly. 15 games out of 82, and then 80, and then you play. You said 40 what?
Josh, he stinks. Okay, can we just be honest?
But I'm saying you can't really say he got worse when he has not played a full NBA season out of 246 games.
He stinks. That's one thing I will say. He can still pass, but that's about it. He stinks. But, yeah. So I don't think Shea will get any worse. Me being serious. Being serious though.
I still feel like Shea has another gear to get to. He's gonna get better.
What do you think he can do to improve? I know what he can do, but like, what is one thing if he takes the leap and you'll be like, yeah, he
I feel like he has another gear to get to as far as scoring. His shooting better from 3-point.
I completely agree.
He can do better at that because right now he's midi and finishing. If he takes his game out to the 3-point line and with his moves now, he could be way more lethal. People when people guard Shea, they guard him because they know he wants to get where
To the mid range
and into the cup, right?
Of course.
So if he molds his game into where he's deadly all around the floor, you know how much harder that's gonna be to guard him. You know how hard that's gonna be to guard a 6'6" guard that can shoot from 3, attack and shoot middies.
Yeah, you be lethal, bro.
Oh, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If he's going to get better. He's not to the point where he's to the point where he can beat MVP because like you saw last season. But if he keeps on getting better and better and takes his game to the next level, as far as 3-point shooting, he'll be like that. He'll be like I said, the player that he's molding to be. Because right now, this league down today is becoming what? Everybody can do what?
Shoot the 3.
Okay. Everybody shooting. Everybody's trying to become a big guard, right or wrong.
Fair. Especially
Okay.
Goodness gracious. Get on the block.
So everybody's trying to become a big guard, and everybody can shoot. With Shea getting the 3-point shot, that's just gonna make him stand out at everybody. I mean, he already stands out, but it's gonna.
It will take him to another level. I'm not going to disagree on that, but I do agree. That's one step he could take.
Okay then. But next topic we have is NCAA. Well, you want to talk about NCAA or NFL?
We'll just do college first. We'll end on the NFL.
Okay, so college, it wasn't a lot of good games this week. It was a couple. It wasn't really like 2 previous weeks we had good matchups, we had good games, but this week wasn't really wasn't really a week you'd be like, oh, this team is playing, let me go watch this, unless you got a favorite team you want to watch or something. It wasn't like no showdown. There was a Colorado game what I'm not gonna lie. Colorado game gonna always be talked about for the simple fact is Colorado, bro. The hype around them is just unmatched. Like people's gonna talk about Colorado just because who Dion and Shador and Travis is, and what Heisman talks. Yeah, you could talk about Oregon, but we already know what they gonna do. Dylan Gabriel's playing out of his mind.
Oregon looks scary. Good.
Oregon looks great. They're playing phenomenal. You Nebraska almost losing the. I mean, Nebraska almost beating Ohio State would have been detrimental to Ohio State. That's for one. And both teams even played great. They did not play great at all.
Nope.
Ohio State play is way better than that. Way better.
Who?
I said Ohio State is way better than what they displayed.
Yeah, that was. I'll get into that in a minute.
But Colorado being the first team to ever not being the first team to ever from last season, from them being 4-8 to this season being 6-2 in the beginning of the season is great.
They look great.
They're the first time they've been ranked since 2016, and like Makai said, he said before the show that in 2016 Colorado had a special team. They were very good.
Very good team.
What else? You got Travis. First game back, actually healthy. He played great. He had 2 touchdowns. What? I think he had. I think he had 4 catches for like 100-some yards.
Travis, yeah, he had more than 4. I think he had more than 4 catches. I could be wrong.
Let's see, Travis.
Colorado on bye week coming up.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, they are. They play Texas Tech next week. That's winnable. They should win.
Travis had 9 receptions for 153 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then on defense, I think he had like 5 tackles. And I think like 4, a couple deflections.
Yeah, he dropped a pick too.
He did drop a pick. He played great.
He was great. He's the best player.
And Shador, I had this conversation with my brother yesterday. Who do you think's what QB were we talking about? Who do you think's a better quarterback, Cam Ward or Shador?
Shador is the best QB in college football. I don't think I need to say that. I've been saying that on this show. Shador is the best quarterback in college. Cam's close though. Like Cam is legit second. Like I think it's a 2-man race. Like I don't think you can argue anybody else.
So
based off of this season,
you don't think Dylan Gabriel's better?
No.
Okay.
Dylan Gabriel's good, but you gotta realize, bro, Oregon. I don't think y'all youngins real understand how good Oregon is. Bro, Oregon has arguably the best O-line with the fastest receivers, with some of the fastest running backs. Like, bro, I'm not saying Dylan Gabriel is bad. Dylan Gabriel is easily top 10, easily. But if you put Cam Ward or Shador back there,
yeah, and that's what I was thinking. I was thinking you put Shador on a team like Alabama, Oregon, Ohio State with better receivers and a better O-line. You know how much he will flourish. And that's what I came to realization. I was arguing with Jordan that I think that Cam Ward is better because of what he's doing. But if you think about it, I had to think. If you push Shador on that O-line, that Miami O-line, the fact that Cam Ward can sit in the pocket like this, he can sit in the pocket like this, and just look lackadaisical for that long.
I will say this: Cam Ward's O-line is decent, but Dylan Gabriel's O-line is like I want you to let this sink in. Oregon gave up 0 sacks against Ohio State. Like anyone knows, Ohio State breeds pass rusher. Like JT Tuimoloau and Jack Sawyer are like some of the best 2 pass rushers in college football. They couldn't get home, and Dylan Gabriel was sitting here like this. Also, too, this same O-line. I want you to guess how many times Bo Nix was sacked last year. And this is the same O-line. This is the same O-line from last year, by the way. Same all 5 starters. Guess how many times Bo Nix was sacked all last year in total?
6.
It was like 5. He got
That's
sacked
crazy.
5 times.
Shador
He got
got
sacked
sacked.
5 times.
Shador got sacked probably 6 times in one game last year.
Yeah, he got like I'm saying, like he got sacked 5 times. Like Dylan Gabriel hasn't been touched, I don't think more than 10. I know at first the line was playing bad, but like now they've definitely revved it up. Like this O line is ridiculous. Like it,
And
Oregon's the best team in the country. Like right now, it's I don't think it's really a debate.
yeah,
I think Georgia plays Oregon right now. It would be a good game though. Georgia's just fresh Georgia. I'm not gonna lie. I think Georgia has like this Alabama aura. Like it just when they play certain teams, it's just like it don't matter like how good you are. Like we're Georgia, like, and that's what Texas ran into.
and people were saying that Shador should be in the Heisman talks. Or at
I
least,
mean,
or at least mentioned. Yeah, he should be mentioned. People were saying he should be mentioned. How you feel about that?
you can make an argument. Like Shador is playing very well.
He's playing well, but look
Yeah,
at where he's ranked among QBs in college football.
I know, but I think it's disrespectful. Like you're not gonna sit here and tell me guys like you're not gonna tell me Cam Ward is like playing that much better than Shador. Like he's just not. He's probably playing better. If you want to say better, that's fine. But he's not like a lot better than Shador this year. I definitely see the argument or the chomping for Shador being mentioned in talks. I understand it. I mean, I still don't think he should be in the top three. I think the three getting to New York is probably gonna be Genty Hunter and Cam Ward, validly so. But yeah, I think honestly, I'm gonna be quite honest. I think what's it called is gonna end up getting it.
Who Genty?
Probably gonna end up being Cam Ward. I'll probably be Cam
Why you say that?
Ward. I mean, running backs have only won it 3 times in the last like 20 years. So running backs don't even win the award that often. Like, and then to like Travis Hunter, I'm concerned about the record he'll have to get it, but it's not out of the realm of possibility because we've seen elite players. We've seen like elite players get it without the best record, but also too those were quarterbacks like Johnny Manziel and what's the other guy? Robert Griffin III. So like we've seen like elite players, but get it without being necessarily a top 5, 10 team in the country. But yeah, so I don't think the problem with Travis, they just gotta pray BYU and Iowa State lose. Like that's their best bet, and hopefully they get to the like conference championship, and they'll be like, oh, like we'll
I'm
justify
not
we
gonna lie.
took
If they
them.
get to the conference championship, if they make it to the conference championship, you know how big that would be for not only for them to come off the season they had last year and do what they did, but you know how big that would be to people around the country that's 5 stars, 4 stars, looking at
Yeah,
looking to come to looking to go to a good powerhouse school.
it's not a powerhouse yet, but yeah,
Yeah, all right.
it's Josh. If they play Ohio State, they'll get beat by 30. But yeah, so they're building something over there special. Give it another year. I think next year they'll definitely be before they're able to compete with the big boys. And the big boys, I mean the Georgias, the Oregons, the Ohio States, the Texas. I say they're still probably another year away from that. But Dion definitely got them in the right direction right now.
Yes.
He has them boys humming. I think they're probably about we're in 24. I think 26. They'll probably be able to compete with those guys. I mean, heck, they'll probably done found another quarterback. Obviously, a quarterback to replace Shador. He'll be new and he'll be better. Jordan Seaton, he'll be better. Um,
JC,
you'll
what's in
have
the bag?
other
See,
you'll have other offensive linemen that are young and up and coming. So I say give it another 2, maybe pushing probably 3 years when I really think about it. But to be able to they're like competing with the Ohio States, probably 3 years. Yeah, I think 3 years probably be the best. But
yeah.
I think they're a year away from making the playoff. Yeah, they can make the playoff next. If they don't make it this year, they can make it next year.
Well, they needed. Well, they would need another good QB.
Yeah, they're looking at we'll see. I think they'll find somebody. There's always
Cause
transfer
I'm not gonna
portal.
lie, it's gonna be very hard to replace Shador and Travis.
Travis, I'm more concerned. Shador, actually Travis, I'm not that concerned. I'm not gonna lie.
You
You have highly talented receivers. You have good
yes, you have
DBs.
highly talented receivers, but at the same time, do you have a receiver that's gonna impact the
Well, I
Buffs?
mean, no, but you can replace somebody's production
You
in a collective
we
unit.
not we never talk about Jimmy Horn and Will Shepard. You know they're great. They're playing great.
Like, they are. But what I'm saying is you can replace one person's production in bulks. Like not everybody. You're not getting another Travis. Like you're just not.
And you're not
You're
getting
not
another
getting
Shador.
another Shador. Probably not. But you can replace like Shador is if you go find an elite quarterback. Actually, I will say this in college football, you can replace an elite quarterback. It's possible. But it's more you're more likely to find another Shador than another Travis. Like
Yeah, so duh.
the like so you can find another quarterback. Now, I would advise if I'm Colorado, please get a young guy and groom him. I would say prefer do that than
I'm
go get
not
a
gonna
QB.
lie. The reason I say no, don't do that because they literally last year was the year to find out who they are. Correct.
Yeah.
This year, they're starting to become who they want to be. Right.
Wait, do you think this team is ready next year for like a deep run?
Just, just follow me, young buck. Next year, I feel like they have the potential to have they have what it takes to take it to that next step. So I feel like they should go get a QB and they should go to transfer portal before anything. Before go getting the freshman QB, they should go to transfer portal. See if they can get a QB that's good and that's ready to lead a team. I feel like they should go. They should also go to portal for receivers, cause no,
That I would agree with.
they should go to portal to get more receivers and DBs
I agree.
and a D line.
Their D line's pretty solid, but I agree.
They're running. They get ran over.
No, their D line isn't bad. Like
It's not bad,
it's,
but come on, bro. It could be better.
I mean, the only teams they really got ran over is Nebraska and Kansas State.
Hell no.
I mean,
Colorado. No. Colorado to Colorado State. Yes.
not this year, no.
No. Yes. Hold up. What, the first game of the season, they got somebody.
You talking about North Dakota State?
Oh, North Dakota State.
I mean,
Oh.
anyone knows North Dakota State.
And they didn't go in the portal for better safeties.
That's fair. I mean, but
Don't get me wrong. I like Shiloh. I really do. Shiloh's a great player.
Cam Thomas just had 32, by the way.
Oh, he was talking trash about
They
him.
beat Milwaukee. He's still a shot chucker, but go ahead.
And what did he shoot?
Let me see. They beat Milwaukee. I told you I'm concerned about Milwaukee. I told you. You gotta beat Brooklyn, bro. Like,
What can Thomas shoot?
he shot. I guarantee you, I haven't looked at it yet. I guarantee you he took 25 or more shots.
Duh, he's the best player on the team. You gotta start to realize the best player on the team is gonna take that many shots.
He's the best player.
Who's better than him on that team?
Or I think Cam Johnson's better than him.
Shut up! Hey, Makai. Hey, Makai.
You don't think Cam Johnson's a more well-rounded player?
You're
Cam?
about to piss me off to the max.
No. Cam Thomas is a better scorer. Like, he's a much better scorer. That's not my argument. I'm saying he's a better.
I want you to look at me, boy. Cameron Thomas is better than Cam Johnson, 100%. Don't you ever in your life compare them again, okay? Okay, boy.
Nah, you're trolling.
Now continue.
Anyways, but like I was saying, he's 10 for 21.
That's 50%. That's 40-some%. That's
2
good.
for 8 from 3.
Okay, but wow. 2 for 8 from 3.
Dennis Schroeder had 29. That's the real.
Dennis Schroeder, no. Dennis Schroeder is sleepy. People sleep on him. He's good.
Milwaukee might be cooked. Yo, Dame is trash. 5 of 13, 1 of 7,
Yeah,
4 turnovers.
I don't know. How many assists he have?
Anyways, 4. Anyways, yeah, college football wise, Colorado looks good. Colorado looks really good. When it comes to the Big Ten, we'll see about Ohio State, man. I'm very concerned. They can't run the
They
football,
play Penn State Saturday.
bro. They can't run the football. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very concerned. Like we can't run the football.
Like I said, like I told you, bro. Penn State got
It was
some
like
great. Their defense is phenomenal.
I know a dual Carter, bro.
Kevin
Dual
Winston.
Carter. I'm literally scared of Abdul. No. I don't care about anybody else. I'm scared of Abdul Carter. I'm scared of him. I'm terrified because we can't block, and if we can't block, Abdul Carter's coming right off that right end, and bro. I actually feel for Will Howard's life, but if we can't block, I don't know how we win that game. Like the only way we can win is if our defense is
Will Howard beat Penn State. See what I did there?
Will Howard's good. I'm not. I think Will Howard can win. Like Will Howard is actually really good. He's actually playing a really good year.
But will he do it?
I think he can. We'll see. It's really up to the offensive line. If the offensive line somehow plays better, we could win. I think we could win this game by like 15.
But is he willing to win?
All right, you're a cornball. But anyway, yeah.
It's like nah.
And Denzel Burke, I'm not gonna lie, if you piss me off this week, just count your days, buddy. Count your days. But yeah, Ohio State, we'll see. Oregon's the best team in the country. Texas, they had a little scare up in Vanderbilt.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh yeah, I forgot about that game. That game, I thought Vanderbilt was gonna win.
Nah, it didn't. I knew Texas was gonna win, but it was just like one of those games. Like, Vanderbilt's a good team. Like Vanderbilt's actually good, so it's not that surprising. A&M, I forgot. Yeah, before we move, Texas A&M. Hey, look. All I know is this: Texas A&M is a very good football team. Texas A&M is really good, and they bitched. They're probably gonna end up. I'm not gonna lie. Please, for the love of God, just play Marcel Reed. Do not bring Connor Wegman back. Just play Marcel Reed and keep it pushing. Marcel Reed, the offense looked like a chef's kiss when he went in on offense. Chef's kiss. They running the ball. He only threw 2 passes, but he threw some dimes. There was one through that set. It was like a 40-yard dime between two defenders right to the receiver. Look, he can throw the ball good enough. He doesn't have to be great. Throws the ball good enough. He adds a run element to Texas A&M offense in terms of running the football. Look, please, just go with him. And we'll be looking at the end of the year, if Texas A&M wins out, Texas wins out, at the end of the year, we will have a Texas versus Texas A&M for the SEC championship. Now, boy, that will be something.
Why?
That will be something.
Why? Okay, what's the standings right now for SEC?
The SEC A&M's number 1, Texas is number 2, and Georgia is number 3. Or no, Georgia's number 2, Texas is number 3. But the thing is, with Texas A&M and Texas have to play each other. So if Texas wins out, which they probably will, if Texas wins out, Georgia wins out, which they probably will. Let's say A&M, or let's say A&M wins out till they play Texas, and Texas and Texas A&M play each other at the end of the year. So if Texas wins out to the end of the year, A&M wins out to the end of the year, and let's say Georgia wins out like they're supposed to, Texas A&M versus Texas, the winner of that will play for the SEC championship versus Georgia, which can be a very important game, especially for Texas A&M. Because I think Texas probably gets in if they lose that game. A&M, I don't know. It just depends, because the rankings don't come out till next week. Or no, 2 weeks from now. The college football rankings, like the actual college football rankings. So that will give us a clue to where Texas A&M's like actually lies in terms of making the playoff. Because the AP poll, it gives you a little clue, but you really don't know until you get the committee. But if A&M is like going into that game, if they're hanging around the 5 to 7, they'll probably get in. But if they're anywhere outside of that, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if they'll get in, but. But yeah, Texas A&M's been amazing. Indiana's amazing.
Indiana playing great. Indiana's playing great. Number 1 offense in all college football. They might make it out of the Big Ten. Might.
They, I don't know
But
about that.
they still got to face Penn State.
They got Ohio State at the end of
Eh,
the year too. No,
They
they
got to
don't. They
face
don't play
Penn
Penn State.
State.
They don't play Penn State. They don't play Penn State. They play
I'm
Michigan.
talking about the championship.
They're probably gonna play Oregon. That's who they'll play.
Oregon number 2. Oh,
And
Oregon's number 1 right now, right?
they're number 1 in the Big Ten. Yeah.
And then who's number 2? Penn State.
It goes Oregon, yeah, Oregon, Penn State, Ohio State. Or no, Oregon, Indiana, Penn State, Ohio State. Ohio State's in at 4, but Ohio State has a chance to get in because they play Indiana and Penn State. So.
Well, we'll see Saturday how they do against Penn State, buddy. And then I hope y'all win, because if not, I'm in your ear. I'm in your ear like a cotton swab with earwax on it.
Not gonna lie, I hope we win too, bro. Like Ohio State, man. If we lose that game, I'm not gonna lie. Just know my phone will be on D&D for a while. And not gonna lie, fire Ryan Day immediately. I don't care. Do not let him get past the season. Fire Ryan Day. If we lose to Penn State. I love Ryan Day, and I've been one of the ones advocating for him. But nah, this is too far. You can't lose 2 games with this talent. You can't. You just can't. Can't lose 2 games.
Losing 2 games in a row would be kind of crazy and would hurt y'all a lot.
Losing 2 games, and we still have to play Indiana and Michigan at the end of the year. And if he loses to Michigan, Josh, I'm telling you, he's not going to be able to get out the state of Ohio if he loses to Michigan. I'm telling you, they're going to be waiting for him. He'll be sitting at his office with pitchforks. Bro, this is serious. Like, he cannot lose to Michigan again. He cannot. He knows he cannot. He cannot lose to Michigan again. He cannot. He's not going to get out the state. Like, if he lose to Michigan, he better go hop on LinkedIn and start looking for jobs, because he's cooked, bro. Cooked. I'm telling you, he's cooked. He understands that though. Like, I think Ryan Day definitely does understand that, and he understands the pressure. So I'm just hoping he's able to rise, bro.
All right, let's move on to the NFL.
Yes, sir.
You want to talk about this team right here first?
Oh, I'm listening. Are you talking about the Bills?
What'd you say?
That trash. The Bills? That team
Wait.
stinks.
What? What'd you say? What'd you
You know
say?
what I mean? Said the Bills, they suck.
Watch your mouth, boy.
Or what?
The Bills played great today, and Josh Allen threw his first pick of the season. It wasn't his fault, though. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't. Amari Cooper definitely slipped. It was raining. It was not. That's not his fault. Okay.
He flipped out his route, but he still threw
Exactly.
it.
Sometimes it wasn't his fault though, so that don't count. So it really has 0 picks. But other than that, Makai, before we started the show, we were watching you were watching the Commanders game, and they threw a Hail Mary for game.
Yeah, they went off a Hail Mary.
They went off a Hail Mary. Jaden Daniels throwing over 300 yards. Caleb Williams.
Yeah, he was there.
10 for 31.
Played well enough to win.
150-some yards, I think.
31. He was 10 for 24. 10 for 24.
No, 10 for 24. I'm sorry.
Don't try to play with him like that. You know he did stink.
He was 4 for 16.
He, well enough to win.
He was 4 for 16 in the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Okay.
Caleb Williams.
Tightened up.
Jaden, what's their record? 6 and what? What's Commander's record?
They are 6-2 right now.
Jaden Davis rookie of the year. I'm saying it out. I don't care.
I think it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, he's getting rookie of the year. Jaden Davis is playing great right now.
The only player that even has an argument is like Neighbors. And I think even that's a small.
He's hurt. He hasn't played the last 2 games.
Nah, he just played last week.
For real?
Yeah, he did. Last week was his first week back.
And how he do?
Yeah, well, his Neighbors. Like what? Malik Neighbors is argue either
I
team.
don't care. I don't care what you say. Jaden Daniels is getting it for the simple fact that he's literally putting the team on his two broad LSU shoulders and carrying them.
Sure.
What do you
I
mean,
mean,
sure?
look, I'm not gonna sit here and say you're wrong. Like, if I'm voting, I'm giving it to Daniels. But I just said Daniels the only one would argue. Daniels is the best rookie. I mean, he's a top 10 quarterback right now. He's playing like a top 10 quarterback.
I say top 5. No, I'm sorry. Top 5 is crazy. Top 5 is crazy. Top 5 is crazy. Top 5 is crazy. I'm not top 5.
I thought I was gonna fight you.
I thought you was.
You can make that argument. He's playing like it. He's playing.
He's not playing
like
like top.
quarterback.
Ravens losing to the Browns is crazy. G, you let Jameis Winston, the one who did that. That's a W. That's a W. That's a W. Beat you?
Cedric Tillman was cooking.
Cedric Tillman. Oh my gosh, that throw to Cedric Tillman was. I'm not gonna lie. With Deshaun Watson out for the season, this is Jameis Winston's time to prove why he belongs in this league.
I literally after week 2, I said, bro, put Jameis in. I said, there's no bro, Jameis cannot be this bad. I was like, bro, there's no way Jameis is this bad. And then sure enough, Deshaun gets hurt. Winston's out there and he's throwing dots to Cedric Tillman and Elijah Moore and Jerry Jeudy. Bro, I literally said this. I said, bro, just start. Bro, there's no way he can be worse. He can't be. I've seen Jameis play. There's no way he can be any worse.
Jameis Winston is pretty good. He did. I was surprised watching him today.
Good.
I was surprised.
He's good. He just throws a lot of picks, but he's actually good.
And Myles Garrett, that boy's
literally a modern day Joe. He's modern day Joe Flacco, literally. Jameis Winston's actually a modern day Joe Flacco. That's actually crazy. But yeah, that's what he is.
I'm gonna get to Joe Flacco and that whole Colts situation in a minute, but Jameis Winston has been playing. I can't say has been playing, but today proved why he belongs in this league. It really did. It really showed how good of a QB he still is.
Jameis Winston's solid. He's a top. Say he's top anything, but he's a solid quarterback.
Yeah, I'm about to say top anything is crazy.
Yeah, he can be a starter on some teams.
He need to go to the Colts. Shit. Anthony Richardson is playing like.
You want to talk about it or should I?
You could.
And I'm gonna be disrespectful.
Be disrespectful, Makai. Get dirty. Get dirty, boy.
Yo, pause. Anthony Richardson is so trash. This is me being so genuine. He's so trash. He sucks. There's no nicer way I could put it. Anthony Richardson is bad at playing quarterback in the NFL. He need to go play tight end. He can go play receiver. He can go play running back. He can go play anything else. But him throwing a football, pushing it down the field with his arm should not be a thing. That Negro at one point of the game, I think at halftime, his stats was 2 of 15, a touchdown, and a pick for 81 yards.
It was. I saw it. Yeah,
How the hell are you 2 for 15?
2 for 15 is kind of crazy.
You think, that was just the beginning.
And technically, he's still a rookie.
Oh, well, you know what he needs? I've seen enough. I've seen enough from him. I've seen enough. I don't care if he's a rookie, 3rd year. No, I've seen enough. Because that Colts team actually is good.
Yeah.
Who I feel bad for? I feel bad for Michael Pittman, man. Free Michael Pittman, bro. Free him. That was a top 15 receiver last year.
And Jalen Petrie.
That looks like, bro, he looks terrible.
And Jalen Petrie.
Who you talking about? Are you talking about for the Texans? Are you talking about Are you talking about Downs? Josh Downs. I know you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, so that's what I meant.
But yeah, Josh Downs. Oh yeah, free Michael Pittman, bro. Free Michael Pittman, bro. I got him on my fantasy team too, but free him, bro. That Negro's still a top receiver in the league, but he has such incompetent quarterback play from Anthony Richardson. Bro, every time he throws him the football down the field, it's behind, in front, too far, or at his feet. Bro, Michael Pittman's actually really good. I mean, we've seen it. Last year, bro, Michael Pittman was putting up great numbers with Gardner Minshew. Bro, this Negro Anthony Richardson sucks.
The only reason...
Finish the day.
What'd you say? Go ahead.
The only reason... Well, like you're saying, I'm not gonna lie. 10 of 32, 170. 10 of 32.
That's terrible.
10 of 32,
That's
bro.
not. I mean, it's terrible.
That's awful.
That's terrible.
That's less than 30. That's less than 33%.
That's terrible.
That's so bad.
That's
Like,
bad.
he's really bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not
The
gonna
only
lie.
reason why he's
They should have been put Joe Flacco
starting.
in.
And look, we all agree, but we know why he's gonna start. It's because he's young. This Negro on the season has a completion percentage. I gotta see this. Hold on. His completion percentage for the year.
Let me guess.
Oh,
27.
guess. Oh, that's way too low. It's not that bad.
36.
You know what's fact? You said 36 and it's close.
34 point. Oh.
44% for the season.
I was about to say 45.
You know what league average is right now? Probably around
68.
It's about 60. 60 is about league average. 60. Yeah.
Below average as a QB, and all that talk
He is
about you
60.
coming in and doing what you was supposed to do is crazy.
You know
Playing
what's crazy?
playing below expectations is kind of crazy, don't you think?
Oh, it's horrendous. You know what's funny? He didn't even look bad last year. Like, you saw the potential. Like, you actually did. Like, if you watched the 4 games last year,
He played great.
looked good.
He played good.
He played good. Yeah, you saw the potential. You know, he was a little. You know, his completion percentage was at 59.5.
And you want to know what Anthony Richardson had to say after the game?
Oh, don't even get me started on that. You gonna get me more mad.
He said I was tired.
I was tired. That's why he had to come out. You know what the worst part is? They literally just handed the ball off on 3rd down. I was gassed. Nigga, you were playing too trash to be talking about some I'm gassed.
He ain't do nothing to even be tired. He ain't do nothing.
He sucks, bro. He sucks. He stinks.
Joe Flacco would just sit. I bet you was sitting there thinking, man, this man is awful.
He's god awful. Like, he making all these good receivers and the Colts look bad. The only person that looks good is Josh Downs because he gets all the attempts. But he make Pittman look crazy, but Pittman ain't the problem.
He not the problem.
But Anthony Richardson.
With a veteran like Joe Flacco just needs to be there and teach him. Needs to help him. Needs to. I feel like Joe Flacco should put him as starting QB, and let Anthony sit back and watch.
But they won't.
Because Joe Flacco has a bunch of experience. He's considered a good QB. He's still a good QB. He has a Super Bowl ring. He's won.
He's okay. But the thing is, you gotta understand that's not. What are the Colts' expectations?
To make the playoffs.
Well, I mean, if that's your only expectations, I'd rather.
You gotta start somewhere. You can't say go win the Super Bowl because we know for sure that's not happening.
Well, that's not their expectations. Their expectations is let's develop Anthony Richardson, and if we make the playoffs, great. If we don't, that's fine too. But I'm not gonna lie, it's starting to get to a point. It's like, at what cost? Like, Jonathan Taylor isn't getting any younger.
No, he's
Michael
not.
Pittman, you keep stinking it up like this, Michael Pittman's gonna want out. Like, Michael Pittman is a very good receiver. Like, barring him being on my fantasy team, yeah, I'm a little biased, but that Negro is actually really good. Like, last year, he had an amazing year last year.
No, Michael Pittman did do good last year.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he had an amazing year last year. So for him to come in this year, and there was a stat last year, he had like 1 or 2 games he was under 40 receiving yards. Literally every game except for one, he's been under 40 receiving yards. So, like, it's like, I know he's frustrated. That's a very good receiver. You got this basically being wasted away. Alex Pierce has a lot of potential that God knows is not really being used. Josh Downs is about the only one that's really reaching potential because, I mean, he's getting a lot of touches and he's more versatile than Pittman and Alex Pierce because Pierce is predominantly deep and then Pittman's primarily, like, you know, your shallows and your underneaths is kind of what Pittman really does. Can go deep, but Josh Downs is probably the most flexible receiver. But it's just like, bro, like, literally, if Anthony Richardson isn't hitting a 60-yard bomb, he's useless. Like he's absolutely useless. Like I don't like the thing is what I understand they see the potential because he makes plays sometimes it's like yo it's just ridiculous like he'll make plays you're like all right yeah that like I understand why we drafted him so high but then he does stuff is like bro what the like why are you even in the NFL like it's terrible like the one pick he threw in this Texans game like all you got to do is run out the clock and take it a half they decided to push the ball a little bit so you got to be extra careful because you're on your own like they were on their own like 15 or 20. Literally the first play almost got picked. Like he threw it right to him.
Yeah.
I said, all right, bro. Next play, throws a pick. Like, I'm just sitting here like, bro, what are you doing? Like, and they were both horrible reads. Like, dude ran a simple comeback and he waited for the defender to jump it. Like he sat there, you're supposed to throw it, ball gone. This Negro sits there a little longer, hitches it, and then throws it. And he jumped it like he just jumped the route. I mean, anybody could pick. Heck, I could have probably made a play on that ball. Like that's how long he sit on it.
Stop. You can't jump.
It was bad.
I seen you play
It was
football.
bad.
My brother seen you play football. You're a terrible kid. Stick to that.
Seen you play football. You know, I was actually better at football than basketball. But
Yeah, you wish.
okay. But yeah, so I don't know what to say with the Colts, bro. Colts, you're a Colts fan, bro. I can't believe the Steelers actually lost to that team. Well, Joe Flacco played, so it makes sense. So
I'm gonna talk about the upset with the Cardinals and Dolphins. This two first game back, right?
yeah, Tua looked good out there. He looked fine out there.
Yeah, he played good today. But the fact that you lost to the Cardinals,
It's not his fault. It's not his fault, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's funny we all make fun of Tua, but that Dolphins team without Tua looks
terrible.
they look like a freaking AFL team. Goodness gracious.
Well, no. When he got hurt versus the Bills, I think it was week 1.
Oh no, he was terrible that game. I forget.
When Tua got hurt that game, and then when they brought another QB out, I've never seen such a bad bad quarterback play in my life. I think they went through. If I'm not mistaken, did they go through another QB, like 2 QBs that game? Or
Yep, they went to Tyler Huntley. He sucked. He ended up winning a game, but he sucked.
they lost against the Bills that day.
Oh yeah, that game they
That's what I'm saying. When Tua first got hurt,
bad.
I mean, he didn't play bad. He had like 2 picks, like 2 picks and a half. 3.
I had him on my fantasy team that day. He was terrible.
Yo, he played terrible. But against today, even though not really an upset, but the Cardinals are playing pretty good this season. They playing all right, playing okay. Kyler Murray played good today. He's very efficient.
He was good.
And he threw over 300 yards and had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, see what happens when you throw the ball to Marvin Harrison?
Marvin Harrison had 6 receptions for 111 yards, 1 touchdown.
Like he actually hates Marvin Harrison. Like I'm convinced he does.
I mean, not really. I wouldn't say that.
No, he does.
Trey McBride had a good game too. He went 9 for 124.
Don't even mention his name. How to play against him in fantasy. All the tight ends decided to have a great day today. Like
National Tight End Day.
On national, hey, if you know,
Mark Andrews played good today too. I think he had 2 touchdowns.
He lost. But anyways, Ravens K. All right, my bad.
No, Ravens K. Ravens suck.
Ravens. You know what's so weird about the Ravens? Like I don't know what this team is so good.
So good.
Like I'm gonna be honest, there's no reason why the Ravens should not be 8-0. With the schedule they have, they should be 8-0 right now.
But for some reason, every time they play the Steelers or the Browns, they just decide that they forget to play football.
They forget. Look, the thing is, I think even losing to the Bengals is justifiable. Losing to the Steelers is justifiable because those are actually the Bengals.
Of course, you said the Steelers. Yeah, that's bias.
Steelers 5-2 and
they should be.
They're 5.
I'm sorry, they should be blowing y'all out the water. With the team they got, they should be beating y'all. Okay, I'm not gonna say blow y'all out, but they should beat y'all.
you want to say they should beat us, it's fine, but it's justifiable. Like you can understand why losing to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're 5-2. You can understand losing. I guess the Bengals to an extent. You know that team. Boy, they got a lot of problems over there. But it's justifiable because you know you got Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Like, bro, you got a lot of time. But the Browns with a backup quarterback, like you can't lose that game. No, you can't. Or the Raiders with Gardner Minshew, like you can't lose that game, bro. Like these are games that are too winnable, and they're gonna bite you in the butt back in the end. Because at the end of the day, let's say the Steelers lose or win today. I mean, win tomorrow, excuse me, because they play the Giants. You're going to be sitting at second place in the division. And let's say, hypothetically, you guys win the same amount of games and you split. But you're going to go back and you're going to look, damn, we should have beat the Raiders. Damn, we really should have beat the Browns. Like, these are games you have to win when they're there. Like, especially when you're trying to get a high seed. And also, too, Kansas City... They won today, so that puts them at 7-0. So if your goal is to try to get that 1 seed,
and they barely won,
bro, they keep winning. But I mean, it's not like the Chiefs are gonna go undefeated or anything. I mean, the Chiefs are eventually gonna lose, so you gotta at least keep winning just to try to keep pace with that. I mean, if you're sitting here as the what's it called, the Ravens, like it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. Who they got coming up this week? They have the Broncos. Like, you know, hope you should win that game, you know, but you don't know what you're gonna get. Like, that's a game you should win convincingly, because the Broncos,
Broncos defense is good though.
They are, but that's a game you should win. Like, you gotta win that. Like, absolutely. Like, I agree. The Broncos defense, they get Patrick Surtain. Boy, them guys. Look, they got some dogs over there on defense, but that's a winnable game. Their offense is nothing. Like, the offense is not that good. I mean, Bo Nix is okay. He performs well against. He's a rookie. Like he's a rookie. Like so, man, it's gotta be frustrating to be a Ravens fan. I'm not gonna lie, because these are games you have to win, especially with the Pittsburgh Steelers continuously to win, and you're trying to keep pace with you basically keep pace with Pittsburgh, and vice versa. So, yeah. It's not looking good for the Ravens. Like it's not nothing to be too happy about, especially after what you've seen today. Especially defensively. So
yeah, I agree. They go mess around and not make it out the division.
Yeah, because the worst thing you don't want to happen. Lamar is great. The thing is, you want to try to control what you can control. You want to try to get home playoff games.
Oh yeah,
you want to.
Because a playoff game away is you going to the enemy's territory, buddy. That's harder.
Yeah. Like imagine them trying to play a playoff game where they gotta go to Pittsburgh. I'm sorry, I don't like your chances.
I'm not gonna let you.
I do not like Baltimore's chances going up to Pittsburgh trying to win a playoff game. I don't like their chances trying to go up to.
I heard the worst stadiums. Buffalo. I mean, stadiums to play in is Arrowhead, Pittsburgh,
and Buffalo.
Eagles, and Buffalo.
Yeah, they're up there. You know why though, right?
I mean, it's Philly.
I mean, yeah, it's the fans, but it's really cold.
Oh, it's cold as hell.
Oh, it's
and really Buffalo. It might be worse than Buffalo.
Buffalo is really bad. Like
Arrowhead, oh my lord. It was in the negatives.
Remember, when they played the Dolphins.
It was in the negatives.
Last year.
Tyreek Hill going from. I mean, he played at He played in Kansas, but going from Miami, being in Miami for 2 years, and then going to Arrowhead for an away game, a playoff game at that. Everybody hands freezing, like.
Nah,
negatives?
Nah, it was cold. Like that's.
And salute to y'all fans that sit out there, taking y'all shirt off, smacking y'all chest, painting y'all chest and stuff, sitting there in the cold. Hey,
it was cold.
Salute to y'all. I give it to y'all. I couldn't do it. I'll be watching the game from my crib with a blanket, a heater, and drinking some tea or some hot cocoa. You tripping? All right. I ain't wasting. But y'all wasting that much money. A playoff game is 2 times more than what tickets are now. So you tell me you wasting that much money to sit in the cold and freeze your butt off? Are we serious? No team is ever that good, or you're not that big of a fan to sit in the cold in negative degree weather and watch a team unless it's LeBron on the field. If LeBron's on the field, respectable. But anybody else, bro.
Are you going to see the Bills AFC Championship game?
If LeBron's receiver, yes.
No, LeBron's not there.
That's the only way I'm going. If LeBron James suits up for the Buffalo Bills, that's the only way I'm going.
Josh Allen AFC Championship versus Patrick Mahomes in Buffalo. You're not going?
No, unless I got a box office.
You stand it. Yeah, okay.
That's the only way I'm going. But other than that, no.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd consider it.
You're drunk. I'm not sending them cold seats. My hand's not gonna be freezing. Buddy, you go get a hot dog, you come out, it's gonna turn into a freaking popsicle. Pause. That's crazy. But you're not gonna be eating a hot dog, all right? You could be doing something else. You ain't gonna be chewing it. That hot dog's gonna freeze.
I consider it.
Yeah, you're drunk.
Bro, like, that's a once in a lifetime, like, experience.
It's a once in a lifetime.
It's like going to, like, Ohio State, Michigan, that game's always cold. Because it happens, like, late November. Like, I would go.
No.
Ohio State, Michigan, I would go. You know, it won't
Michigan? Oh, my God. I'll be. Hey, Ohio, you tripping. I'm not going to neither one of them. No. And especially during the winter. Michigan, Detroit, Ohio, Buffalo, Philly.
No, I know. I'm aware.
No. Kansas? No. New York? Boston? Hell no. Connecticut? No. No. It's not happening. Not happening.
Josh, one time I was in Connecticut for my brother. He had a college visit out there, bro. It was summertime, and it was summertime, right? And, like, the sun was going down. It was 50 degrees, bro. During the summer. I wish I was trolling. Like, it was 50 degrees. Yes. Like, it was 50. Typically, like, the sun going down here, like, it'd probably be around 70. Nah, bro, it was 50, bro. It was 50 degrees.
That'd probably be, during summer here, probably like 80.
Yeah, 70. Yes, 80, 75, somewhere around there. With the sun going down. Nah, it was 50 degrees, bro.
Nah.
In the summer, bro. Bro, after that, I said, yeah, I can never live here.
All right. Well, time to wrap it up. We spent an hour and 30 minutes on here. I feel like today was a good. I feel like today was a good little discussion. Yeah, it was we had a good little conversation. We covered a lot. I feel like. Like I said, bro, I'm trying so hard to get athletes to come over here, bro. This is that people that answer, bro. It's actually blowing me, bro.
You don't know nobody.
I do.
No clout.
Yeah.
You know all these people, but they don't really like you for real.
Makai, you're not loved. Shut up. Other than that, thank you for everybody tuning in. Make sure you subscribe.
I really try to pull some strings to get somebody on here.
Do it.
I ain't got to connect like you. Supposedly.
Anyways, enough comments from the peanut gallery. Like I said, appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the Inside the Mind of MJ. It's your boy Josh and Makai, and wow.